Alright, you got the Brat Prince from the one and only Leathur Lair. And like I'm sure everyone has heard by now, oops, there goes my phone. Yeah, okay. As I'm sure everybody knows by now, this week we lost a legend from the 80s, the Ultimate Warrior. Untimely, passed away age 54. So I figure, you know what? Let's get somebody on the show who knows what he's talking about, who follows wrestling. Got my man, my bro, the Rodfather. Say hello.
Hello.
Well said.
How you doing tonight?
Oh, hectic, busy as hell, but hey, loving it, and that's what I do. What's up in your end of the woods? What's going on by you?
Hey, everything is good down here, and looking forward to coming back home probably soon. So.
Yep, Chicago's a big enough place for you. There's always room.
Oh, there's always room. You know, born and bred.
All right, so what's the deal on the Warrior? What do you got to tell us?
Well, about the Ultimate Warrior, his real name was James Helwig, and legally changed his name to the Warrior. And yes, we lost the legend of the 80s, the Ultimate Warrior. As of Wednesday, I have not heard what the cause of death was, but with anything that has to do with the wrestling business, probably most likely it's drug-related, because I do understand that he was on steroids and wasn't that good with his money, and he just, if you actually watched the Hall of Fame and you watched the Monday Night Raw when he gave a little speech, everything was kind of cryptic to me. It seemed like something's going on, because during the Hall of Fame ceremony, his wife was crying for some weird reason, like she knew what was going on. His mom was kind of baffled look on her face. This is, you know, I'm really shocked to majority of us. You know, I've been a wrestling fan since I was, I'd say about
knee high to a grasshopper. Since you were about knee high to a grasshopper, huh?
Oh, knee high to a grasshopper, or you know, staying in my mom's panties, but you know.
Little punk running around the streets on his little big wheel, right?
I don't actually have a big wheel. I actually had the Ultimate Warrior big wheel.
He had a big wheel?
I had a big wheel. I had the Ultimate Warrior big wheel.
I did not know that he had his face on a big wheel. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. But to get back on subject, during the WrestleMania weekend, which he got inducted in the Hall of Fame, his speech, compared to what was on WWE Network, his speech ran longer than what they showed after Monday Night Raw this past Monday. And I only saw what was on the UFC Network, not on the WWE Network. But apparently it was, like I said, all cryptic. He knew something was going on. But hey, at least he made a lot of amends with Vince McMahon, Hulk Hogan, and a lot of the guys in the back. And he said it best. You know, you guys don't thank me, I'm thanking you, because you guys were the ones that made the Ultimate Warrior possible. So like I said, as of Wednesday, don't know what's going on with the autopsy or anything like that, but I just got a strong feeling, like I said before, the drugs are probably involved, and we know he was on steroids. In fact, a little known fact, it's because of him Vince McMahon was investigated for the steroid usage of when he was being investigated, and he almost lost the company.
Yeah, but I can't figure out if you're going to have a drug-related death, you don't know that it's coming, so how can you have known that he was going to be dead in a couple days?
Well, that's the thing. He's just so bizarre. It's like if you watch some of his promos, he kind of predicted everything that was going on. Which you can understand that he was a motivational speaker.
Yeah, I remember reading that about him, that after he changed his name, he started doing, like, the speech circuit at schools and stuff. Is that right?
Yes, and he was Yes, and he was trying to do everything positive because apparently everything was negative in his life, and he turned everything else to be positive, but he only saw everything forthcoming.
Yeah, I just can't figure out how you're going to see your own overdose coming. Unless you're going to do it deliberately.
I'm not saying it that way. I didn't say he was overdosing or what he was doing. I think, like, I'm going to use an example. Eddie Guerrero passed away from a massive heart attack. And I do know that Eddie Guerrero was into, like, cocaine and all that. And you got to remember, you know, even though you may be off of it for a few years, it's going to catch up to you.
I watched the YouTube clip with the little speech he was giving to all the Warrior fans. Oh, was he in character on that? He's out there in his big airbrush trench coat, and he's saying that he was having a hard time with what he wanted to say. So he pulls out this little mask from. Yeah, he pulls out a mask with face paint on it. Puts on. Well, then you just shut up, Warrior, and let me do the talking. And basically, 5-minute speech about what kind of legacy a man can leave.
Yes, and the thing about that is, when he was, in my opinion, when he was in the face paint and everything, he was, you know, really good. Even though his promos are very bizarre, because there is a promo I do remember, was him talking about the bubber shed.
Oh boy.
And, yeah, I mean, it was so bizarre, and I forgot what that was, when and how that came about, but he was better when he had the face paint on. If you watch him without the face paint, he really don't know what to say as the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, the last time I followed any of that was probably early 90s. So I never saw him wrestle without the whole makeup and everything on.
You know, like, one thing I do remember is, and speaking of his makeup, his face paint, is, you ever watched, when you said you watched him wrestle when you were young type kind of deal, in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
Do you remember seeing the paint would be like chunks coming off and like some would be still sticking on them?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and that's, you know, when you see Ultimate Warrior with, you know, with a face paint like that, you know he gave 150%. I was never an Ultimate Warrior fan, but yet I hit the big wheel. Go figure, you know? I don't...
Well, Sting didn't have a big wheel.
Excuse me?
Sting didn't have a big wheel, did he?
I plead the fifth on that one.
Okay.
But, you know, I respectfully did for the business, but, you know, the thing I had from Ultimate Warrior was he only had like 3 moves. He had the shoulder tackle, he had a gorilla press, and dang it, he had a body, and that was, you know, in my opinion, I think he had bigger arms than Hulk Hogan. So,
well, he did. Look at the old videos look at the videos from when Hogan and Warrior went for the dual title match.
WrestleMania 7, that was one of my favorite WrestleManias of all time, because that's where they actually brought up the good guy versus big guy, title versus title, and it was magical. It was over at the Skydome.
Yeah, you look at the two of them just sizing each other up. Hogan had about a good half a foot on him, but you look at the Warrior's physique, he could have ripped him in 2.
You know what? I can give you another example of the Warrior's physique. There was a wrestler. He's one of my all-time favorites. His name was Ravishing Rick Rude.
Oh, I remember Ravishing Rick.
He did a Royal Rumble where he was doing a flex off with Rick Rude. Rick Rude had that arm thing where he was like bumping up a little bit, and he beat up the Ultimate Warrior with that. But see, the Warrior's build was just too big. I mean, you could tell he was a bodybuilder, and Vince McMahon has a thing for bodybuilders. I mean, look at
I'll let that one go.
Hogan with his physique, but Rick Rude was the physique that I think wrestlers should have. Not just, oh, I got I gotta have muscles on muscles. And
yeah, Hogan was a strong guy, but he was also built like a beer keg, wasn't he?
What's that?
Say, Hogan was a strong guy, but he was kind of built like a beer keg.
You know what? You just took the words right out of my mouth, but I was going to say a pony keg. I'm telling you.
But yeah, then you got like Rick Rude and everybody like him. They actually looked like superheroes when they were out there.
Yeah. And I'll tell you something. Rick Rude was fantastic, and, as a bad guy, and that's the way I'll remember Rick Rude. Rick Rude was another one that had mysterious death with a heart attack, but he was over there smoking marijuana. He was over there snorting cocaine, and I mean, I listened to certain podcasts, and one of them was telling stories about Rick Rude. So, and I hear stories about the Ultimate Warrior, and I'm just like, well, just like everything that happens in the wrestling business, which there is a dark side, you see them taking painkillers, they're drinking half a gallon of vodka just to go to sleep, and I wouldn't be surprised if all that had a tie-in with the Ultimate Warrior's death.
Well, you don't have to be a wrestling superstar to need a half a quart of vodka to go to sleep.
Well, don't tell me about your personal life, because I know you like the vampire wine you do.
Yeah, kind of prefer that over the vodka anyway, but moving on. Alright, so...
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, thinking back, another one of the icons from back then that it just kind of floored me when I heard about it. Macho Man Randy Savage.
I was down here in Florida when this happened. It was in Tampa when he was in a car accident, when he lost control of the car. He literally was 4.5 hours from me, because I'm on the East Coast, right around Melbourne, Florida. And when I heard about all this, it's like, oh no, Randy Savage, you gotta understand, Macho Man Randy Savage is actually from Illinois. He's from Downersville, Illinois.
Oh yeah, no Chicago boy. Yeah, the Popo family.
The Popo family, that's right. And there's a place that I actually got to meet him. It was Teddy Red Hot off of the main strip over there off of Lamont Road. And Randy Savage was there with Leathur Lair Popo, the genius. And I had to be probably about, I'd say a good 7 years old. I was just in first grade. And I was there with my father, and I looked over and nudged my dad and says, "That's Randy Savage, that's the Macho Man." And like I said, I became more of a wrestling fan in WrestleMania 9, but I did watch it because, it was the Saturday night's main events and Wrestling Challenge and Superstars. It was something I was watching, and I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, but didn't understand it. But I actually got up to meet Macho Man Randy Savage and Leathur Lair Popo. But when I met Randy Savage, when I was getting my Chicago-style hot dog, which I missed. Without
ketchup?
I know he got the Portillos. I like Portillos too, but Teddy's beef Portillos with the Italian beef. But Randy Savage wasn't even in character until when I went up and said, "Excuse me, are you Macho Man Randy Savage?" He got in character right away.
Oh, of course.
So
did he hand you Slim Jim?
I don't even remember if he had a Slim Jim, but I'll tell you this, when his commercials came on for Snap to a Slim Jim, I was eating Slim Jims. So, but,
that's a good little Hulkamaniac, taking your vitamins.
Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and pray to the man upstairs, That's actually, being down here in Florida, I used to hang out with TNA Wrestling, and...
Tits and ass?
I actually got... Tits and ass wrestling, yes. Total non-stop action.
I like tits and ass better.
I got to meet Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Hart over at the Impact Zone over in Universal Studios.
The Mouse of the South?
And in fact, I'm sorry?
The Mouse of the South? Jimmy Hart?
From the South. Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
In fact,
call him what you want. I always called him a mouse.
Jimmy Hart on my Facebook. The Mouse of the South. Hey, you gotta know this. Bobby the Brain Heenan's from Chicago.
Yeah, but we don't like to talk about him too much.
this was years ago, and I said who was one of the wrestlers besides you not managing, that you didn't manage, who would you like to manage? And Jimmy Hart said he would have loved to work with the Ultimate Warrior because he couldn't cut a promo or nothing, and he would have just been a good mouthpiece or a good person to speak for the Warrior. You know, I can go back a little bit with the Warrior's career because I did some homework, and like he started off with Sting, and he was with the Blade Warriors, and he was known as Blade Runners. He was known as Blade Runner Rock. So, and he was still just as big. So.
Yeah, I found a video on YouTube showing his debut as a tag team member with Sting, and they weren't even using aliases yet. Just two big meatheads with crew cuts.
They slowly worked all that in, and they didn't. The thing is, Sting and the Warrior never got along, but when they were in the ring, they were actually pretty decent. I mean, you got two guys that saying they're coming from Venice Beach, California, and with the look, they got the spray tan thing going on, the bleach blonde hair and everything, and
the Guido douchebags.
Back in the 80s, they were coming up with anything they can just to, try to make a gimmick and everything. But the sad thing about the Ultimate Warrior is he made his gimmick come to life. And that's the only thing I had a problem with, is when he actually changed his name to Warrior. And, called himself, the full name Ultimate Warrior. And
yeah, he was starting to blur the lines, wasn't he?
I'm sorry?
So he was starting to blur the lines a little, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he didn't even create the character. He was created by Vince McMahon and his creative team, and he just went a little too far with it. I mean, I think I said this before to you. He literally held a gun to Vince's head and said he wanted more money because he did that WrestleMania with Hogan. And, when you have something like that being said, the guy has issues.
Yeah.
So I think, I'm going to add this in there, drugs, and, I don't think he's mentally stable for, his whole life when all this happens. And, I'm upset that he passed away, but maybe it's for the better. I mean, he's one of those gimmicks or characters, whatever you want to call them, that will never be forgotten. I mean, he did a lot for the WWE/WWF and the whole wrestling industry, and he's one of those iconic guys that, little kids loved him because he was very fan-friendly, and he did more than Hulk Hogan, but Hulk Hogan, paved a huge stepping stone for the WWE/WWF, or however you want to say it, so.
Oh yeah, the Ultimate Warrior was like a comic book character. He was like a superhero. It was like watching a superhero up there.
He was. He kind of reminded me of, you remember that show, Renegade?
Yeah, with Lorenzo Lamas.
Yes. He kind of reminded me of, if he did some acting, he'd be doing something like that, being some kind of hero. And as far as a superhero, I say he would be the ultimate Hulk.
You mean like Hulk Hogan with his Nanny movie or his Baywatch type of show?
Oh, Hulk Hogan had that Thunder in Paradise.
Yeah, which mercifully didn't last very long, did it?
No, only a few years. But he did that show with Chris Lennon, and his dad, I think his dad's name was Jack Lennon.
Wow, missed out on that little gem.
I might have it backwards, but that show was a decent show, and to me, because I actually the reason why I watched it was Ghost of Bikinis.
Alright, so if you want to talk about Hulk Hogan's acting career, let me throw this one by you. Thunder Lips.
Okay. Thunder Lips, Rocky III. I'll go one even better. No holds barred when he went against Zeus.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, but if it wasn't for Thunder Lips, you wouldn't have had any of that.
Here, I'll throw one more to be funny.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to remember, you said Mr. Nanny? I mean, would you actually picture Hulk Hogan?
The thing is a tooth fairy, didn't it?
Yes, absolutely. and as soon as I saw the tooth fairy, movie, I just, that was the first thing popped in my head. Oh, this is Mr. Nanny all over again, and I turned it off. I am not a rock fan.
We're starting to get some pretty, this starting to get some pretty scary ground talking about wrestlers and tutus.
Let's put it this way. You know who Brat Prince is?
I've heard the name.
You've heard the name. You know, Ultimate Fighter, WWE wrestler. He ended the streak for The Undertaker this past WrestleMania. It was 21-0 when The Undertaker went in, and he came 21-1. I'm going to say this. Brock Lesnar had no business going against The Undertaker and beating The Undertaker. Hell, I would have loved to see Hulk Hogan come back and, break the streak. In fact, that was one of the jokes I said about a month before WrestleMania. Would it be funny if the Ultimate Warrior came back and beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania in the Ultimate Greatest Challenge or something? I really think if the Warrior was still around, he'd probably have another, maybe 3 years tops, just, help get guys over. Help them get their recognition and everything.
Yeah, this was supposed to be a big comeback, wasn't it?
What's that?
This was supposed to be a big comeback for him, right? Didn't he, sign a big couple-year contract or something?
He's, to my understanding, as of Wednesday, he was supposed to have a contract for a few years with the WWE, with the developmental for NXT down here in Florida, in Orlando. He was going to help people, help train, explain camera work and everything. Because the guy is a smart man. He just couldn't talk. So, and like I said, you got to find that promo about him talking about the mothership and everything. It's, even though it was bizarre, but it was just a character you wouldn't forget. But yeah, he just had a new DVD that just came out, which I do not remember the name of.
Yeah,
but,
that is something that's really funny, because just last weekend, my girl and I were at the store, and we're just looking around, killing time, whatever, and there's the Warrior's kisser just sitting right there with the big feathered hair and the face paint, and I'm looking at this DVD, and I'm thinking, this could kill a few good hours later tonight with a six-pack. But some part of me just said, maybe you should wait until next payday. But I was that close to getting the Warriors DVD, and a couple days later, bam, he's gone.
Well, I actually have the DVD called The Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior, and it was about what actually happened about him here in WWE. About him leaving and coming back, and it was, dead on, because I hate to say this, I'm a documentary buff, especially when it comes to wrestling.
Then I got one at home that you're going to love.
Well, send it down to me, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
But this DVD, actually talked about, him demanding more money. It was a jerk to wrestlers. They go into his house and try to talk to him. And he said, this is what you want to do. This decision, I'll get the hell off my property. Goes to the door at him. I can see the Ultimate Warrior doing something like that. Now they got this new one where they're praising him. And I'm going like this. Really? go to the ultimatewarrior.com. In fact, he made a DVD about everyone praising him.
Well, yeah, you're not going to want to be self-depreciating in your own video.
Oh, yeah. I remember when the Ultimate Warrior had his own wrestling school. It was called Warrior University in Scottsdale, Arizona.
I think I remember reading about that.
What's that?
So I think I remember reading about that a couple years ago.
Well, this is right around, I want to say, WrestleMania 12.
You'd know better than me, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm trying to go by memory here, because I was at WrestleMania 13 in Chicago, and that was, before Brat Prince and the Rodz actually were talking. You got to remember that.
Okay, you beat me to the punch. I was gonna throw one out hey, you don't even stop and say hi, you mother.
I know. And then I moved down here, and by the way, I just want to let you know, Mom says hi.
Hi back.
A lot of people don't know actually what our history is, so but she just was walking by and she went like this, you know, hi, and I'm going to leave it blank to be blank for you. And,
Mom, cut it out, I'm doing a call-in.
Mom, I'm on the air, leave me alone. But,
I'm trying to use the phone!
I'm having chest pains, but my father, he did something pretty cool for me. He got me from Warrior University, he got me a shirt, and he got me the DVD because it was supposed to be about, you know, weightlifting and everything. And around this time, I was in high school and I was on the wrestling team, and I just, you know, used that as inspiration, and that's why I put a post on Facebook saying he actually inspired me because of the way I was lifting weights so I can roll on the wrestling mat. And yes, there's two different things about being a pro wrestler in the ring and, you know, a wrestler on the mat. So
yeah, I was just going to ask, were you a little disillusioned to find out it wasn't like it was on TV?
Oh no, I understood the whole thing because I was, you know, I used to go to the matches when I was younger to watch my friends and everything, and I was like, man, I can get on, take my aggression out, this is what I want to do in high school, so.
Yeah, I remember way back watching a movie called Vision Quest, and I'm thinking, this is wrestling.
Actually, you're going to laugh at this. I'm going to tell you a quick story to get off subject really quick, and I'm really sorry about this. I did wrestle in Chicago. I did do the pro wrestling.
Is this the part where I laugh?
Yeah, this is the part where you laugh because you see the pictures of what I look like, and you compare what I look like when I was younger and now. It's like, oh, that big heavy-set guy was actually doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, I did, and I'll tell you something. I got a lot of injuries when I got hit in the head by chairs and everything. So
what was your gimmick, like Jimmy the Mad Pierogi?
You know what? I'm actually going to write a story about that. Thanks a lot. You know, probably better than my P for Chief Justice versus the Browning kind of deal.
Oh, no.
But, no, I was actually known as, I had about 15 gimmicks because I just wrestled with my friends. But my main one was always the Rodz Markoff. And as you know, you call me the Godfather. And it just, you know, was my main character. I never held a World Heavyweight Championship. I was actually a 5-time streak fighting champion in the promotion that this guy Roddy Rampage ran, known as Totally Extreme Wrestling, located out of Lamont, Illinois.
That ain't too far.
When I went to high school. I'm sorry?
So that ain't too far away. Lamont,
No,
just a little south, a little bit west.
Have a pierogi.
Oh, jeez.
You know, it's pierogi time. You know, I'm over here eating a plate of pierogies and, you know, doing this and, yeah, I think it's time for you to have a pierogi or you have your glass of wine or your Pappy beer. I don't know if that's good with a Pappy beer.
All right, Mr. Wrestling Expert, let me pick your brain on a couple little things. Dispel a few rumors here.
Okay.
Now, one rumor that I had heard a long time ago was that the original guy that was supposed to be the Ultimate Warrior, he died or something, and the Warrior that we all know and love, who just recently passed away, was a replacement for that guy. That true or false?
That's false. The only time that they used a different Ultimate Warrior was for a Coliseum videotaping, which was years ago. I can't remember when it was. They used, when I say this name, you can roll your eyes. The Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich.
Whoa. That's going way back. That's going way back before everybody had gimmicks and superhero names and funny spandex costumes and capes and shit.
And a little known fact, actually two facts for you. I used to hang out with his daughter when she was wrestling for TNA Wrestling, Lacey Von Erich. And Kerry Von Erich wrestled with an artificial half foot.
Really?
Yeah, she lost it in a motorcycle accident. And the most oddest thing I ever heard about the Texas Tornado was when he passed away. He passed away a day after my birthday, February 18th.
Wow.
it was right after I was at a wrestling event where I just saw him wrestle in Chicago.
That's pretty strange timing.
Yeah.
Well, on a little side, just the way that my brain works, maybe it's because I just watched Caddyshack last weekend, but you say Lacey Von Erich, I'm thinking Lacey Underalls.
You know what? I'm not going to go there. Yeah, I can tell you stories, and I can't do it on air.
Well, then you can't tell me stories.
No, about you know, Lacey. You're Lacey, not my Lacey.
If you knew Lacey like I knew Lacey?
What's that?
So if you knew Lacey like I knew Lacey, that kind of thing? Hey, for all you know, she could be hearing this. For all you know, she's tuned in listening.
Your Lacey is much better than my Lacey. Let's put it that way.
I don't know, this is Caddyshack.
She is a class act lady.
Well, this Lacey was the one in Caddyshack, and that was like, what, 79, 80, 81? She still had that whole 70s figure. She had no boobs. Boy, is that character a slut.
I know what you're talking about, but the thing is, I haven't seen Caddyshack in about, 6 months, so, I'm a little behind on what you're talking about.
You're slacking, you're due. You need a little gopher action.
Oh, I have a pierogi.
Okay.
Okay, your next question.
Alright, at one point, wasn't he known as the Dingo Warrior? Before he was Ultimate?
The Dingo Warrior.
It's just something I remember hearing way back in high school. Oh, this Ultimate Warrior guy, yeah, he used to wrestle in Australia. They called him the Dingo Warrior, and then he changed his name. That kind of thing.
The Dingo Warrior. Oh, jeez. I believe that was his second gimmick.
Then he found out that nobody takes the dingo seriously.
He came as Dingo Warrior. When he was a Dingo Warrior, he came from Queens, New York. I'm actually trying to go by memory here, so give me a minute.
Yeah, because there's a lot of dingoes in Queens, right?
Yeah, there's dingoes in Queens. I believe that was his world-class championship wrestling when Dingo Warrior actually came out.
Well, it's a good thing he changed it, because nobody takes dingoes seriously.
Oh, no.
Like that clip from...
You gotta remember, when he debuted as the Ultimate Warrior was in 1987.
Damn, 87. That's going way back.
Yeah, well, when in 87, he was still known as Dingo Warrior, and then he just changed it to the Ultimate Warrior.
I know I got a sound clip. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
What is it going?
No. It was a clip from Seinfeld, which is going, maybe the dingo ate your baby.
Maybe the dingo ate your baby. You know what? I can't. Well, I'm not gonna go down that road because I got some dingo jokes about
Ooh, found it.
one guy on Facebook, and I cannot. You'll see me do it on Facebook, but you won't hear me do it on the air unless I'm with him kind of deal.
Maybe the dingo ate your baby.
Found it.
The dingo ate your baby. Put that on my wall.
I gotta look for it and find it. That's on my sound effects.
Send me that sound effect. Your next question.
That was all that came to mind, really.
Did you know he did a stint in WCW for a little bit?
I think I knew that.
He was known as the Ultimate Warrior. This was very bizarre when this happened, and this is something I'm trying to figure out what exactly happened. I haven't had a chance to look it up or some of my wrestling buddies about it. He came to WCW when the NWO was really big. The Ultimate Warrior comes in saying it's no longer the NWO, it's the OWN, One Warrior Nation. And he teamed up with Sting for one match. It was just like, I do remember seeing one of my friends back in the day. This is the Blade Runner reunion. And And the Ultimate Warrior is wrestling with his face paint. He's wrestling in jeans. He's coming out with the gimmick jacket kind of deal. But when he went one-on-one with with Hulk Hogan, I can't even remember what the pay-per-view was. He ripped apart the cage and just to get to Hogan, but Hogan escaped. It was like one of the worst matches I've ever seen the Ultimate Warrior do. I mean, you've seen the Ultimate Warrior, you do remember him running to the ring, you remember him shaking the ropes.
Oh yeah, full-blown adrenaline.
Oh, all that adrenaline he had, but my joke was he was always coked up.
Well, yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he was doing that, which I'm not going to badmouth the Ultimate Warrior, even though I kind of have, which I shouldn't, because he really did, like I said, he did a lot for business. But I'm going to say this. I forgot which WrestleMania it was. I think it was in 87 or 88, where the motorized rings would take the guys up and down the entranceway.
Yes, I remember that one.
But his never came, and he just hightailed it all the way up to the ring.
Well, that actually works out for the better, because he's not the kind of guy that's just going to passively just put, go down there. He's going to go balls out right from the get-go. That was his whole thing.
Exactly. And, I mean, think about some of the matches you've seen, and he did the gorilla press, he did the shoulder tackle, but look how fast his matches were. I mean, when he did WrestleMania 7, was this 6 or 7 when he went against Hogan? See, I get them all, back then I get them all mixed up, so you gotta excuse me about that. He, about a half-hour match, and you could tell, you could see that the Warrior was winded, because he usually comes in, finishes the guy, and runs out, and he's done for the day. But this was, I mean, if you watch that match, go on YouTube and watch that match, it tells a fantastic story. And it's the immovable force versus the immovable object, or irresistible force versus the immovable object.
Oh yeah, I remember that whole match with him versus Hogan. That was the shit everybody was talking about for. Ooh, that was just wow.
That match, that main event is in my top 10 main events. That's like number 2. And my number 1 would be also Warrior versus Macho Man Randy Savage, when Savage dropped 7 elbows on him, and he kicked out, and he pretended Macho Man. And Liz comes running out because Jerry was smacking on him, and then there's the whole storyline where Liz and Randy Savage just get married, and they brought him back, and he was feuding with Jake the Snake Roberts with the funeral and all that.
Oy vey.
So, I mean, like I said, the guy did a lot for the business, and I wish his family, the best and everything, and I saw a post. One of my friends posted it. I wish I could find it. It's a tweet from Jesus himself saying, some really big guy with castles around his arms, busted through the gates, body slammed St. Peter, and got him to heaven. And I read this, and I went, oh my gosh. It was the funniest thing I've seen. It was, and the funniest thing I read. But, I mean, I'm seeing all the posts right now,
Well, you know what I think was even cooler than that? What I think was even cooler than that one was after Macho Man's accident. I actually even saved this one because I thought it was so cool. There's a picture from the end of Return of the Jedi where they're showing Yoda and Obi-Wan, and they're the Force spirits, and there's Macho Man right next to him as a Force spirit.
I remember when you sent me that, and I was like, I love that. And
yes.
It's just, if anybody can make one of the Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man being the Force, this is what I predict, and I'm actually going to bring it up to you if this actually happens. They should have Macho Man Randy Savage, the Ultimate Warrior, and Hulk Hogan, just that Jedi picture.
Hogan's not dead yet.
I know, but when Hogan dies.
So, are we looking forward to this, or it's a little morbid?
Well, I'm gonna say this. celebrities die in, everything dies in three.
Well,
So we lost the Ultimate Warrior. Now I'm hoping, I'm not a Hogan fan, but I respect for what he did in the business. I was more for the bad guys like Roddy Piper and Jake the Snake Roberts. Huge Demolition fan.
well, we got one more to go because we just lost the Warrior. Day before that, we lost Mickey Rooney.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did lose Rooney.
Yep.
So are we going to start a death pool?
I don't know, but if you want to put wrestlers into a trio of four spirits, what about Andre the Giant?
You know what? Andre the Giant, I agree with that. He, there's a saying of passing the torch. And that's what Andre did for Hogan in WrestleMania 2.
Yeah, I remember that.
WrestleMania 3. When Hogan slammed him and Hogan hurt his back and everything. I'll give Major...
When Hogan was wrestling with the bandages all around him, I remember that one. So Hogan was wrestling with the bandages all around him, and they made Andre a bad guy, and he was strangling him with his own ace bandages and shit. I remember that one.
Did you know that Andre the Giant was one of the machines? He was the giant machine. They just put a mask on him. And then his whole storyline, which I thought was fantastic. I was too young to actually remember this, but I remember, I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch certain things. And the storyline was Bobby Heenan was trying to say Andre the Giant was the giant machine, but they never can get him with his mask off. And just, let me say this, if you look at wrestling now and look at wrestling back then, I enjoyed the storylines back then. And also Warrior with some of the storylines, like, my personal favorite was him and Rick Rude when they were going at it, about the pose down and everything. I liked him when he was teamed up with Jake the Snake, when he was cursed by Papa Shango, and the Undertaker came in around this time. And I mean, if you put the Warrior in a decent storyline, he was fantastic.
Want to know my favorite storyline for Andre the Giant?
What's that?
The Princess Bride.
You know what? I just watched that movie about a week ago, and you're gonna laugh at this. I started crying.
Well, it's an awesome movie. There's so many things that can make you do that.
Well, just seeing Andre the Giant as a gentle giant, and just seeing him in the ring when he's like beating up everybody, going against Big John Studd and Hogan and everything.
Yeah.
And see this soft, gentle side of him. And it's just like, oh, he's so sweet. I mean...
And he was so much more articulate in the movie.
Yes.
On wrestling, you didn't know what the hell he was saying, but in the movie, you understood him.
Yeah, see, in the movie, he goes, I can only doggy paddle. He's not
Yeah.
doggy thing.
So here you go. I just happened to find his 4 horses, and I figured there's 3 of us, and if we ever find the lady, hello, lady.
There's a fact, I have a friend, and I'm going to leave him nameless, and you'll probably figure out who it is. The guy who was the pirate.
Mandy Patinkin. No, he was going to be. The guy, okay. They played Wesley and Dread Pirate Roberts. That was Carrie Elwes.
Can you repeat that one more time, the actual name of the pirate character?
The Dread Pirate Roberts?
Thank you.
That was my Halloween costume a couple years ago.
Picture that was him for Halloween one year, and I love that picture. I can't wait to see that.
That was me.
On Halloween again.
That was me.
I said you'd figure it out. I said you were going to figure out who I was talking about. But
Well, I'm thinking this year I'm going to do Zorro.
No, I didn't know if that was you being Zorro or Princess Bride.
When I was out at the pub for Halloween and I was dressed as a Dread Pirate Roberts, you would not believe how many idiots came up. Hey, look, man, it's Zorro. I'm like, are you serious?
See, I may not remember the name, but I was saying, hey, ain't you supposed to be the guy from Princess Bride? You'd be like, at least somebody's on the right track.
Yeah, because Zorro had a hat and a cape, right? He had a whip.
You never You do not have the hat or the cape.
I do have the cape, and I bought a hat this past, what was it, November 1st, when all the Halloween shops were having a 50% off sale?
I can remember one year I went into Town of the Opera. Come on now.
I just did that last year.
Oh, how'd you look?
It was alright. I had a black mask this time. I did a Phantom costume maybe 10 years ago, too. Dug out an old suit, borrowed a fedora, put on a mask. Hey, hey! But you gotta do something easy when you're picking up your kids from school, right?
Yes. See, you're blessed. You got kids. I'm not allowed to reproduce because I don't want another one of me running around.
Even though it's only going to be 50% you?
I'm sorry?
See, even though the kid's only 50% you?
Oh, trust me. The kid would be all me. But you know what the joke is? That the kid's got to meet his Uncle Brat.
Well, don't worry. The girl of your dreams is in, she's out there in some bar somewhere.
Yeah, up in Chicago.
Yeah, just start checking out the phone numbers on the bathroom wall. You'll find your soulmate.
Oh, really? Well, it could be worse. I mean, you know, I can have somebody that's money hungry or an alcoholic or oh wait, I went down that path, didn't I? So, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
About everything with the Ultimate Warrior, what's the one thing you will never forget? It's like it's that one memory that sticks in your head.
Oh. I would have to say either when he beat Hogan and got both titles, or just watching the guy just run down the whole ramp and leap into the ring and start bouncing off of the ropes, and just that ball of kinetic energy, you know? That might be it.
I will agree with you on those two, but there's one thing that actually sticks out for me. It's, well, it's not, I'm not going to say the speeches he gave or anything like that. It was just that one moment when it was him and Macho Man Randy Savage. It was just that retirement match, and the match was fantastic and so right. Even though, you know, the Hogan match was fantastic, but it was just the love-hatred that Warrior and Macho Man had. There was actually a time when the Warrior came back after a little, after he left for a little bit. He was supposed to team up with the Macho Man. They were going to call himself the Ultimate Maniacs. It was supposed to be Macho Man Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior, and it was Fox had a Saturday Night Main Event, because I'll never forget Al Bundy sitting there promoting it, putting his hand in his pants and saying "Let's Rock."
Oh,
and they
boy.
built this whole thing up for Survivor Series. It was supposed to be Macho Man and Warrior versus Razor Ramon and Nature Boy Ric Flair.
That's a lot of neon spandex.
Out because he got suspended and.
So, man, that's a lot of neon spandex flying around.
I'm telling you, you gotta remember the late 80s, early 90s, there was the flashiness of the spandex.
Yeah, as Warrior, he had, what, green, orange, pink, and yellow going on, and Macho Man had...
remember the Warrior coming out in his singlet for a while?
I'll have to say no to that one.
Oh, he wore a pink singlet for, not a bright pink, but like a purplish pink, and he had his face on a singlet, or he had the Warrior face paint on a singlet. So, yeah, I want to say that was...
You remember in Breakfast Club when Anthony Michael Hall was asking Emilio Estevez, so you wear a leotard? No, I wear the required uniform for wrestling.
Uniform.
Yeah, a leotard. Yeah. He got owned by the nerd.
Well, see, that's me. I wore the proper uniform, which was navy blue and had a leg of simple hats, and I actually will never forget that one kid asked me, "Is your name Lamont?" And trust me, I did not look good in wearing the required uniform, the singlet. Holy cow! It was the most uncomfortable thing I ever wore. But when I wrestled up in Illinois, like the pros.
Don't say Speedo. Don't say Speedo. Don't say Speedo.
Lime green. It's a lime green Speedo. Come on, now. You have to put cherry top about that one. Lime green Speedo and purple shoelaces.
Did you have shoes? Or just the shoelaces?
I cannot confirm or deny.
Oh, vey.
But I did have a leather jacket.
What color was that?
I'm sorry?
What color was that?
The leather jacket was black.
Okay, good. You got some redeeming points in there.
Yeah, I got like a point and a half for having that. The rest it didn't work. No, when I wrestled, when I did a little pro, I wrestled in blue jeans, a tank top, and I have my sunglasses on and have a leather jacket. Well, I didn't wear my tank top. I wore the white t-shirt. I looked like a modern day greaser when I did it.
So basically you had the whole Lords of Flatbush thing going on.
Lords of Flatbush, fantastic movie.
Yeah, I think that was just on TV a couple nights ago.
I actually, I own 2 copies of that movie. One on DVD and one on VHS. I said VHS. But
Hey, don't knock it. I've got a VHS collection that is incomparable. If I can get all that stuff on a DVD, holy cow.
Well, you know what? I actually bought a DVD recorder. Video, you can take cassette through DVDs.
Yeah.
If you ever need anything done, just talk to me. I'll see what I can do for you.
You just made that offer on the show. Everybody listening just heard your offer.
What offer? I gave you an offer you can't refuse. I'm not saying it to your listeners. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just watch your Facebook page start lighting up now. Hey, can you convert this for me?
Yeah, well, there's good luck because it'd be tough to get in there. Speaking of my Facebook page, did you notice that where I'm still my new school I'm studying?
No.
Oh yeah, when you get a chance, take a look at it. I think you get a chuckle out of that one.
Okay.
And so, but it's just,
Let's see.
so everything, I'm just going to jump back real quick. Everything that I did when I wrestled was just, it was basic creature thing, and you're going to laugh what my theme song was. And no, it wasn't Grease Lightning.
Well, where was it?
It was actually from the movie Crybaby.
Oh, no.
Take a guess.
Please, Mr. Jailer?
No. No, High School Hellcats.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I actually came out to that, then changed that up, and I came out to the Stray Cats, whatever my buddy picked.
I suppose it could be worse. You could have picked from the Grease soundtrack.
No, but I actually, when I do karaoke, I will sing Grease Lightning.
How about Beauty School Dropout?
You know what?
Oh, here we go.
I actually did that song. Beauty School Dropout.
Okay, on that note.
For you. I got the fail. But you should actually hear me sing when I do Johnny Be Good.
You just got owned by Foghorn Leghorn.
You know what? I want that one more time.
You want to hear that again?
Yeah, let's do that one more time because I just got owned.
Kinda grabs you by the boo-boo.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm so happy that I'm like a joke to your show because I put foot in mouth all the time in your show. That's why, I try to cover up saying, "Have a pierogi."
You dumbass.
I know, but you know what? It's you. You've been a good friend of me and the family for, years. So it's like I can just give myself around you. So I know you judge me to a point, but you love my child at the same time. So
You gotta josh around a little bit, right?
oh, you gotta have fun. That's why that's actually gonna make a challenge, and I'm gonna call you out for when I come back home, so you and I can actually do something more in person than doing what we're doing right now.
Oh yeah.
I know you're up for it.
Yeah, you'll be on and you won't be on the phone. You'll be there opening the beer for me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be your your intern. I have to walk around in my lime green Speedo and just hand you beers, pop them open and sing, "Peter's gonna drop off."
I'm afraid
Is there a reason why you're censoring me?
I'm not censoring you. I'm just throwing out sound effects with you.
I know, but it just feels like, are you censoring me? Are you the right to censor? I'm telling you.
No, but you're talking about the lime green Speedo. I got another one that fits this one.
Well, it could be worse. I could have said it was a lime green thong.
Do you still want to show me your cucumber?
Yeah, you would like to see my cucumber. Animal House.
Yep.
my advice to you. Start drinking heavily.
Well, if I known you were going to do sound effects, I would have got my sound effects going.
Say, boy, you cover as much as Leathur Lair.
Oh, I got 1,000,000 of them. Here's another one for you.
You know what you need to get? You need to get to the one that's like, The Price is Right, when the guy screws up.
I suppose I could look for something like that. There's a
I
good one.
think you should, that's some of mine. I think you should just hit that already. Every time I talk, just keep playing that over, saying that failed and everything.
Oh, here's a fail for you. How about a gong?
Hey!
It could be worse. You could have, blazing candles. Hey, where are the white women at?
I'm so wasted! Okay, terrific.
You know I haven't touched drinking alcohol since January, right?
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, you can't use the wasted one on me.
Yeah, I could probably do an entire conversation just from the sound effects.
I dare you to do that for one show.
What the hell is supposed to, you moron? Are you mental?
Is it over when the Germans bomb Pearl Harbor?
Hell no!
Oh, me, sir. Good. Yes, sir. That's good.
Germans,
Here's one I should have led into this whole conversation with.
Unlimited supply of misinformation is Leathur.
I haven't listened to know it all.
What are you people
I think I'm having a little too much fun with the sound effects now.
Yeah, I think we're having a little too much fun. We totally got off subject.
Definitely.
Oh, it's the Leathur Lair. What do you expect? You know?
Quiet. I'm broadcasting.
You were saying?
I agree.
Well, I'm looking down and we've been going at this for an hour now.
Over an hour and 3 minutes.
I got just about to hit an hour in about 4 seconds.
3, 2,
1.
1.
Kaboom! You have just topped on an hour.
Well, I'm going to say this. If you have any complaints about tonight's show at the Leathur Lair, please contact James Rockford Markoff on Facebook. And I'll take care of everything.
Cool. Yeah, we could do a whole conversation with these things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're supposed to be talking about the Ultimate Warrior. We got anything for anything in closing on that?
Well, I'm going to say this. For the Ultimate Warrior's family and for the Ultimate Warrior himself, prayers are with making condolences. Just keep in touch with the news media, what's going on, and if you're an Ultimate Warrior fan, they'll explain everything. Check out some of the places I check out, like TWRWrestling.com. I'm sorry, I'm going to phrase that. TWRNetwork.com, Victory Report, WWE.com. Just whatever, tickles your fancy, just keep touching or type in Ultimate Warrior's death, and you should be able to find out what's actually fully going on with everything. So,
did you say tickles your panties?
you want to tickle me in my panties? God dang, I didn't know you were that way. God, I know from the same neighborhood, but I think you're on the other side of the street. I'm on the straight side.
I don't know, man. I think you're talking like Wrigleyville now.
Oh. Hey, I'm telling you, I got nothing against Chicago teams. I just don't like Northside Chicago. It's just too snobbish. I'd rather be in the home neighborhood that we're from.
The Gold Coast.
So.
It's the Gold Coast up there. South Side is real. That's where everybody works. Everybody respects it. Well, most people respect each other.
The North Side's a bunch of snobs. The South Side's a working class. We come from a very blue-collar neighborhood where we both grew up. Come on now.
Yeah, you don't see very many Irish parades on the North Side.
Exactly. It could be worse. You could be by a Crown Vic and some police officers may think you're a police officer and get hit up by boats.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
I know you are, but what am I?
Boots.
You really want me to answer that question?
Yeah, go ahead.
How's that grab you?
Well, you gotta have everyone talk for you. You can't talk for yourself. What the heck? No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna head off here.
Say what?
I'm gonna head off here because I know you got a show to do and you gotta get back and play some music. I'm gonna actually make a public request to you if you can play something for me.
Okay, I'll bite. What you got?
I was wondering if you wouldn't mind playing some Home Sweet Home.
Ooh, Motley. They got...
Yes.
Actually, I got 3 versions of it.
Alright, I want to pick version number 2.
Oh, boo. Version number 1 is the original from Theater of Pain. Version number 2 is the redone one that they re-recorded for the greatest hits, Decade of Decadence. The third one is live.
You know what? I think for this, I think we should go live.
You sure about that?
Yeah, because I'm getting an itch and hearing people screaming and singing what's it kind of helped me with the itch.
You sure are traveling tonight.
Does that make sense?
Oh, you got an itch, man? They got creams for that.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm telling you, I know about your hemorrhoids. Use the Happy Henry's hemorrhoid cream. It's a pleasure to pucker your pupil from them, I'm telling you.
I can't think of anybody else that would voluntarily be a spokesperson for hemorrhoid cream.
A sphincter said what?
There's actually a joke behind that.
I think I'm talking to it right now.
I am the joke. Come on now. I'm always in quotations, but of the jokes.
Stupid bitch!
Just because I'm an ass man, I'm telling you.
That dog is so me.
That's fact.
Okay, I'm trying to let you go continue doing your show because you got me on and you're just, now dilly-dallying. I think you should get back and play music.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to hear me talk. I want to hear you rock and roll.
Well, let's see if we can bring back any listeners from the previous hour. Okay. Get back into character again. We've been spending the last hour talking about the Ultimate Warrior and wrestling and the south side of Chicago and hemorrhoid creams with Jimmy the Rodfather. Thanks for taking an hour out of your mediocre schedule and joining us and entertaining us tonight.
The pleasure is all yours. I'm just happy that I get to talk to an old friend that I haven't, really talked to in about, 6 months? Everything's been on Facebook?
Yeah, give or take, yeah. It's been a crazy 6 months, though.
Yeah, but I don't think your listeners actually know what our history is.
No, not yet, but hey, gotta keep some mystique and keep everybody guessing, right?
Yes, and when I come home, we'll have the whole thing explained what our friendship is actually all about and how it actually started.
And I'm sure there's gonna be a bottle of Jack Daniels involved.
Oh, not just bottle of Jack Daniels, but we're gonna have to get some Amaretto and some Red Bull.
Wow.
And this
And a
time, we
bucket.
are not having the donkey.
Amaretto, Red Bull, and a bucket.
In a bucket.
And maybe some mouthwash after that. Woof.
And don't forget, we're gonna also have the strippers,
Yeah, we'll see about that.
It'll be a homecoming party kind of deal. I'm throwing it, so it's okay. I'll have everything set.
Oh, well, in that case, sure, why not, right?
Yeah, so that's all I'm paying, I only believe in top shelf.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. All out of bubblegum.
Exactly. So why don't you get back doing your show and get your listeners back, and don't worry about me.
Sounds good. Okay. Coming up next, I believe we got a little Home Sweet Home. Let's see. I know I have a button for it. I've got a button for everything. Why not? Where is it? Here it is. That said, time for a little Motley.
This RSA is brought to you by
Leathur Lair, Brat Prince. Expect the unexpected.
You got it.